Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's English session. In today's video, we will be doing a quick revision for the annual examination. So, let's get started. So, we begin with grammar topics. So, question number one says, fill in the blanks as directed. So, beginning with the first sentence, you will get all dash data you need in the pen drive. So, here we have to fill articles, and the correct article here is the. So, the sentence would be, you will get all the data you need in the pen drive. Sentence number two, dash industrial fair was inaugurated in dash city by dash chief minister. Here again you have to fill articles. So the correct articles would be and the. That is, an industrial fair was inaugurated in the city by the chief minister. The third sentence says the little boy fell and hurt dash. So here we need to fill a reflexive pronoun. So the correct answer would be him. So a reflexive pronoun acts as an object of the sentence. So here in this sentence, the correct reflexive pronoun would be the little boy fell and hurt himself. Sentence number four, dash do you think deserves credit for her success? And here we need to fill interrogative pronoun. So the correct answer would be whom. Whom do you think deserves credit for her success? Sentence number five. My friend narrated an dash story. So here the blank has to be filled up with an adjective of quality. So the correct answer would be an interesting story. So my friend narrated an interesting story. Sentence number six. My mother can speak dash languages. And here we need to fill an adjective of number. So the correct answer is many. My mother can speak many languages. So many, it modifies languages, which is a noun. So many is an adjective. And since languages can be counted, so of course many is adjective of number. Moving ahead to sentence number 7. This is the dash dish I've ever tasted. And the word here, the adjective here is bad, and we have to fill up with the correct degree. So the correct answer would be, this is the worst dish I've ever tasted. That is superlative degree. Sentence number 7, my watch is dash than hers. So here we need to again fill up with degree of adjective, and the adjective given is good. So the correct answer would be, my watch is dash than hers. That is better than hers. And which degree is it? Of course, it's comparative degree, because there's a comparison between two, my watch and her watch. Moving ahead to sentence number 9. My father usually dash up early in the morning. And the verb provided is get, and we have to fill in with correct tense form. So the correct answer would be, my father usually gets up early in the morning. So a habitual action, therefore simple present tense. Number 10. When I dash home, Arun dash for office. So the verbs provided are reach and leave, and we have to fill in with the correct tense form of these verbs. And the correct answer would be, when I reached home, Arun had left for office. Moving ahead to sentence number 11. My brother dash very intelligent. So the correct verb here would be is. That is, my brother is very intelligent. Then moving ahead to sentence number 12. So the sentence is, neither my brother nor my sister dash given their consent for the trip. So here we have to fill in a verb which would agree with the subject. So this is a sentence related to subject verb agreement. And the correct answer is has. Neither my brother nor my sister has given their consent for the trip. Sentence number 13. He was in the hospital dash January dash March. And here the blanks have to be filled up with the correct prepositions. So the correct answer would be, he was in the hospital from January to March. Sentence number 14. The show will be over dash 6 p.m. Again a preposition. So here we can either write by or we can also use at. Both the correct prepositions would be correct. So the sentence can be either the show will be over by 6 p.m. or the show will be over at 6 p.m. Moving ahead to sentence number 15. The train was fully packed dash we got comfortable seats. And here we need to fill up a conjunction. So the correct answer would be, the train was fully packed but we got comfortable seats. So although the train was fully packed, we got a comfortable seat. So here we are using but because two opposite things are there. Then number 16, the gates were locked dash the guests had left. And again we have to fill up this blank also with a conjunction. And the correct answer is because. So the sentence would be, the gates were locked because the guests had left. Moving ahead to sentence number 17. She dashed chocolates for all of us last night. So here the correct verb would be, she brought chocolates for all of us last night. Then the last sentence, that is sentence number 18. Ramesh is dash a chocolate pastry with hot chocolate sauce. So the correct verb here would be, Ramesh is eating a chocolate pastry with hot chocolate sauce. So I hope all these sentences are clear. Now we move on to exercise 2. That is, change the following sentences from active to passive voice. So the first sentence is, your uncle teaches us English. So for active and passive voice, the first step is to identify the subject and the object and then exchange the places, and of course change the verb, the tense of the verb accordingly, right? So the first sentence, your uncle teaches us English, and the correct answer in passive voice would be, English is taught to us by your uncle. Next sentence, that is sentence number 2. The driver immediately applied the brakes. So the subject is the driver and object is the brakes. So the places need to be exchanged in passive voice. So the correct answer would be, the brakes were immediately applied by the driver. The third sentence, the boy was writing a letter. So the boy is the subject and a letter is the object, and was writing, that is the verb, is in past continuous tense. So let us change it accordingly. So the correct passive voice would be, a letter was being written by the boy. So why was being written? B-E-I-N-G, being, because the verb in the active voice is in past continuous tense, that is continuous tense. Then moving on to sentence number 4. We have produced many films for children. So, here again, let us change this into passive voice. So, the correct sentence in passive voice would be: many films for children have been produced by us. Next, we move ahead to the exercise 3, that is, change the sentences from direct speech to indirect speech. So, the first sentence, Sia will say, my mother cooks excellent food. Now, let us change it to indirect speech. So, Sia will say that her mother cooks excellent food. Sentence number 2, he said, I shall discuss this matter next week. So, the correct sentence in indirect speech would be, he said that he would discuss that matter the following week. Sentence number 3, Sumi says, the new music teacher is an excellent flute player. So the correct answer would be, Sumi says that the new music teacher is an excellent flute player. Sentence number 4, Ashoka said, your parents are waiting for you. And the correct answer, the sentence in passive voice would be, Ashoka said that my parents were waiting for me. And the fifth sentence, she said, I have finished my work. And the correct answer, the passive voice would be, she said that she had finished her work. Then moving ahead to the literature questions. So the first question that in literature, that is question number 4, is read the extracts given below and answer the question. So the first extract says, I've heard what's in your pantry and I do not wish to see. So the first question is, I hope all of you have identified that the extract is from the poem The Spider and the Fly. So the first question is, what has the speaker heard? And the correct answer is the fly, who's the speaker, right? So the fly has heard about the things kept in the spider's pantry. The second question is, name any poetic device used in these lines. So the the poetic device used is imagery. Then moving ahead to the second extract. So the second extract says, ask them to stay a little longer. So this question is, this extract is from the play Say the Right Thing. So the first question is, whom is the speaker speaking to? So I hope all of you could identify who the speaker is. So Mrs. Shaw is the speaker and she's speaking to her daughter Mary. The second question of the same extract is, why is the speaker saying so? So, why is Mrs. Shaw saying this to Mary? Because Mrs. Shaw is telling Mary to say so to make the guests feel comfortable. So, when they are about to leave, you must say that, you must tell them to stay for a little longer so that they can enjoy a little more. Then the third extract says, no, he shall have nothing but his bond. So I hope all of you could identify that the extract is from Merchant of Venice. So the first question is, whom does he refer to? So whom does he refer to? He refers to Shylock. He shall have nothing but his bond. So of course it's Shylock who wanted his bond. He wanted a pound of flesh from Antonio's body as per his bond. The second question is, why will he have nothing? So here, Portia says that he shall have nothing but his bond. So why will he have nothing? Because Shylock would have nothing as Portia proved that he wanted to kill Antonio. This was the reason why he had got him signed such a bond. A pound of flesh from his body would definitely bring him to death. So Portia proved that he would his real intention was to kill Antonio, then therefore he should not get anything. So this is what she says in the court. So I hope these extracts are very clear to everybody. Now we move ahead to the fifth question of the revision sheet, that is, answer the following in short. So the first question is, why did the spider invite the fly to his little bed? Of course, the real intention of the spider was to kill and eat the fly. So he tries to convince her by saying that since she had flown to such heights, she must be tired. So she can come and sleep in his little bed. Of course, she can take some rest in his little bed, in his cozy, comfortable bed. The second question, why was Shylock hated by Antonio? So the reason is Shylock charged a lot of interest, and therefore everybody liked Antonio since he charged little interest on the money he lent. So this was the main reason of hatred for main reason of Shylock's hatred. He hated Antonio because he would have made a lot of money had Antonio not been there into the same business. Moving ahead to question number 3. Why did Mr. Harding sell his house in London? So what was the reason he sold his London? Earlier they used to live in London, but they sold the house and bought a new house in Lanfield because he wanted to ride and shoot. He was he found shooting birds entertaining, and he loved riding horses. So this was the main reason he sold his house in London and came to Lanfield. So I hope the revision paper is clear to everybody. So with this, we wind up here. Thank you so much.